Today I am back again with another Christmas song, and today I wanted to perform Away in a Manger, but I wanted to do something kind of interesting with it. Instead of just simply playing the song on a single instrument, I wanted to play it on two instruments, so today I'm going to be playing it both on the Rhodes 73 stage model and also on my Korg SV1. And what I'm going to do is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to first lay down kind of a backing track on the Korg, and I'm going to lay that down on the looper, and then I'm going to play along with it both on the Korg and on the Rhodes. For the first verse, I'm going to play it through on the Korg, and then for the second verse, I'm going to play it through on the Rhodes, all along with the backing track. And you're going to watch me record the backing track in real time as well, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. You get to listen through the song kind of twice. I start the backing track a little bit later into the song, so it's not quite all the way through, but you get to hear the song played through twice, once with only one instrument playing, and then the second time through with both. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Now, Away in a Manger has a kind of an interesting history that I actually never knew about. It's obviously a very, very old song. I believe it was first published in the late 19th century, and so it's quite an old song, and it's actually very, very popular in Britain. I think it's like the second most famous and second most popular carol in Britain, which is kind of cool, and it's also very well known here in America as well. There's actually two different versions. One is more well known in America and one is more well known in Britain. And the version that's very well known here in America is called the Mueller version. And there's kind of a funny story behind this version of the song by itself. There was a man whose last name I believe was Murray, and he was coming up with a little book, song compilation of children's songs, and Away in a Manger was one of them. So when he was coming up with the song and he was writing down the credits for who came up with the songs, he didn't actually correctly credit who wrote Away in a Manger, and somehow over time the random name of Carl Mueller was assigned to this version of the piece. And in fact, if in my book that I have where I'm getting all these Christmas songs from, it even says written music by Carl Mueller in the corner, but no one knows who Carl Mueller was. People think he never even existed, and just somehow that name got attributed to the song, even though this Carl Mueller guy never existed, which is kind of funny. The original words were actually by a German man by the name of Martin Luther, and the song, there's many different versions of the song. I believe there's like 41 different versions of the piece. And so the British version, which is called Cradle Song, is one version, which is actually written by an American songwriter. The American version that we know more popularly here was written by someone else. And the version that I'm going to be playing today is not really either of them. It's not the Cradle Song, which is what it's known as in Britain, and it's not the American version, the Mueller version. It's something kind of in between. It's similar sort of to the Cradle Song, the version in Britain, but it's not quite. But I have heard it before over here, so maybe it's a more regional version, maybe it's a more Western American version of the piece, I don't know. But I have heard it before, and it's kind of the melody I think of when I think of Away in a Manger, so maybe you guys will recognize it as well. So let's get started. Let's start laying down some tracks and recording Away in a Manger, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This pedal likes to wander, so I have to move it up closer to me. It's a little bit of an annoying feature about that pedal. So that was recorded with the onboard Rhodes sound on the Korg. So now I'm going to change the sound to a different sound here, turn it up a little bit, and now I'm going to play it through a second time along with the backing track, and hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. Actually, I have to start it an octave higher. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that completely live version of Away in a Manger. As I said, I did both the tracks there in real time, and there were a couple little tiny hiccups, but I thought you guys might enjoy kind of seeing how I laid down both of these tracks and then played along with it, because I could have simply laid down the first track earlier and then simply played along with it, but I thought you guys might want to see kind of both, more like a behind-the-scenes kind of version of how I came up with that. I kind of wanted it to sound like a gentle lullaby, and so that's why I use all of these bell-like sounds. Of course, the Rhodes is great for that, and then the SV1 has quite a few different versions of Rhodes sound. And then also this one here that I used for the first verse, it's in the clavy section, which has things like this. So maybe it's some kind of a clavy, but it has a really bell-like sound. I don't really know what instrument that's supposed to be representing, but it's very lovely. If you guys happen to know what instrument that's supposed to be, let me know. Could just be something Korg came up with that they liked, or it could actually be a rendition of an actual instrument. But whatever it is, I think it fit very nicely in with the mix. It has a different sound than the Rhodes, but it also, I think, complemented it very well. So hopefully you guys liked that. If you want to go check out my channel, I've got quite a few more Christmas songs, both coming up and that I've already done. I've got some coming out and some that I've already done on the Hammond B3, which is right here. I've got really cool songs, both coming out in the future on it, and also some that I've already done. As you can see, there's the sheet music for one of the pieces I'm actually currently working on the organ. So if you think that might sound interesting, you might want to think about subscribing and checking out some of my Christmas songs I'm going to be having coming out. And also, you might want to go check out my channel, because I've got lots of cool videos on pianos and organs and instruments like this, and showing you the insides and how they work. So if that sounds cool, you might want to think about subscribing, and if you do subscribe, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.